Hey indeed, and welcome into the Guest Room Podcast. From all of us here at the Guest Room Podcast, we want to take a little pause and figure out the secret phrase.
Okay, time in.
From all of us here at the Guest Room Podcast.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
We just want to say welcome into the Guest Room Podcast once again. I'm your host, Mike. That's Kevin over there.
Think.
That's Andy.
About.
And that's KD.
It.
Think about it.
DZ Talk?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the two of you who know what we're talking about out there. Hey, welcome in. It's a trivia podcast. We call it the Guest Room Podcast, not the Guest Room Podcast. There's no T there.
No.
Not there anyway. There's another T somewhere else. And then another one right before.
Featuring the real Andy Smith.
Yeah, the real one.
Yeah,
The one of
The realist.
Andy.smith@gmail.com.
Not him.
No, not that one.
You guy's a jerk.
He really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Whoa.
that was a blast from the past.
Wow, you guys completely beat that out of me.
I think that was you who beat that out of yourself.
I
mean,
think it was someone else who beat that out of you.
you had so many yeah for sure's allotted to you at the beginning of life, which started for you roughly 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And
10?
you used them all.
I feel like it was more like 13.
Okay.
Like he had a late teenhood.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, listeners, if this is your first time here, we would just want to explain some things. KD was never born; he was merely programmed, and that started, in his mid-teen years. This is a podcast where we play trivia games, and one game that we ask you to play along with us is called the Secret Phrase Game. So basically, the goal is one host has been assigned a secret phrase by the other three hosts, and it's his job to try to sneak that on in sometime during the episode without anybody else knowing. It's your job to find out what that secret phrase was and who said it. If you think you might have a hunch, or if you just want a chance at some guest room merch, please participate. Listen along. Send an email with your guess to theguestroom@gmail.com. You'll have a chance to get entered into a monthly drawing for some guest room merch. Also, as an extra bonus today, you will receive an SPG guess if you are able to correctly identify which two guest room hosts have had coffee in the last 2 hours.
If you know us, that will be an easier task.
That's potentially relevant
Potential.
because we are recording at 11:26 p.m. So maybe that'll help you out.
Which two guest room hosts are having fun?
Maybe. Maybe it won't. But hey, if you think, I never get the secret phrase, well, here's another chance.
You sounded like Kevin's 4-year-old there.
Was it the volume?
Yeah, I think it was the
the shrillitude.
Yeah.
Shout out to L-Dog. We love you. All right. Let's just begin, shall we?
Begin.
What?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because today we're going to be playing a round of Jeopardy, which on the Guest Room Podcast we refer to as a Jeopisode.
So we all went quiet.
Whisper, 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 and then Kevin getting weird.
Is that the title of the episode?
Getting kinda
Whisper, 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 and then Kevin
Funky.
getting weird.
Creepy.
creepy funky.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
Today's Jeopisode has been prepared for us by one Andy.Smith. Andy.Smith, would you mind just letting us know what your categories are, and
Sure.
we can decide how we like them?
Sure.
The first category is mixed up movies.
When you meet someone else, do you evaluate them for having a name more generic or less generic than yours? Because I feel like most
I feel
people
like
you meet
I'm-
have
yeah.
a less generic name than yours.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm always jealous of that.
Really?
Yeah.
You prefer to have a less generic name?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. I mean,
No, you
Smith-
want to... Oh, sorry. Less generic. Yes.
Yeah.
More
Smith
unique.
is- everyone's a Smith.
Yeah, and many
Less
people are
generic.
Andrews.
Like, would you want to be
True.
a Leopold Van Riggenmorter?
Yeah, I would actually. I would. Sounds fun.
Leopold van Riggenmorter?
Mm-hmm.
Rigor mortis?
No, not that.
Man, that's what I was thinking.
Second category, rhyme time.
How do you spell time in this context?
T-I-M-E.
Gotta ask that.
So
Time out.
So rhymes not money.
No.
No.
Stupid answers.
Oh, I love stupid
Wow.
answers.
Been a while.
been a
also,
while.
Andy's not competing in this, so I have a chance.
I think that is a compliment, I think.
Yeah, I'm not calling you stupid. I'm just saying you mop up in stupid answers.
The next category is less famous siblings.
Ooh.
E40.
Is he a sibling? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's what I would put on a baseball stat sheet when a fan drops a ball.
I think
it's-
I think Yubi is his more famous.
Siblings with an S on it.
Oh.
You could put it in a parenthesis if you want. Next category is 4 letters. Next one is, or the final one is name the location, song edition.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. Any explanations?
I think we'll get them as we go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Unknown.
What's mixed up movies?
Into the unknown.
Glad you asked that one. So, mixed up movies. I'm going to take a character from a different movie and place it into the other movie.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
But you have to give me
The first.
not. It'll make more sense. For example, if I said Indiana Jones flies a Millennium Falcon around, the answer would be Star Wars,
Star Wars. Okay.
not Indiana Jones. That
Or
makes sense.
Han
It's
Solo.
what movie have you placed the character into?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, are the
Uh,
actors going to be congruent like that?
So yeah, it's an actor.
Oh.
That's what I've
okay.
taken. It's an actor that plays in this film. An
Yeah,
actor and
yeah.
actress. Does that make sense? More sense?
Actor from film 1 is also in film 2.
Yeah, and I've taken
But
the film
role
2.
from film 1 is stuck into film 2. What is film 2?
Yeah. I look at it the other way. Film.
That
Yeah.
made it more confusing for me.
So
All right. We'll just have to figure it out. Man, I feel like I was just talking about this with somebody the other day about,
Like with
was
Indiana.
it you guys? No, it was Zootopia. Have you guys seen Zootopia?
yeah.
Yes?
No.
Yeah.
I remember what it was because we were playing a board game. I was at a board game night, and the story was exactly the same as the story from Zootopia, where like they try to create the rift between carnivores and herbivores. Do you guys remember?
Yeah, I don't want
Zootopia?
to hear this story. Let's move on.
I think it's Mr. Otterton.
This is like a holster story.
There's like
right?
I forget what creature. Yeah, I think it was otters. Otters behave as leopards, funkily thrashing around, and they're like attacking people. And then there's the whole blueberry subplot where they're like shooting each other with.
What is happening?
Have you never seen Zootopia?
No.
Oh man.
Oh, wow.
You missed out.
Holster.
For another time.
All right.
All right. Kevin's going to start us off.
You know it.
You know it.
Name the location. Song edition.
Okay, so I'm. You don't want to give me, or you don't want me to give an explanation?
Well, you
you
told me I
can.
was up, so I felt
Okay.
like time for those such things is over.
Okay, for 100, all the leaves are brown and the sky is gray.
Name the location, huh?
We should have gotten an explanation.
Can we take a pause for an explanation mid
Sure. So
Sounds good.
these are lyrics from a song, and the song lyrics either lead or have included in them a place.
Got it.
So
I mean,
the-
I don't
these-
got it.
these
As
are
I don't
lyrics.
have the clue.
Did you say
answer.
KD?
No, I said got it.
All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray.
I wonder if I say Kevin, if Kevin will think that he said
The
Kevin.
name of the song is a place? Is that what you're saying?
Or mentions
Yes.
a place?
Yes,
Oh.
but it's also in the song. I mean, that's a given usually.
Once more?
All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray.
All the leaves are brown.
I mean,
and
I
the
think I know-
skies are gray.
No,
No.
no, no.
What is that actual song? I don't even know.
Pumped Up Kicks.
Yes.
I wonder how I got there.
Alva.
Yeah.
Like, I think I know who sings it, but I can't, like, put a tune to it in my head.
Okay.
Leaves are brown.
So the song is by the Mamas and the Papas.
Oh, never mind.
All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. California, California.
I'm not going to say
dreamin'.
what I was thinking.
Okay.
All right. So
Kevin.
I think we got it.
200.
200. I know that I must do what's right as sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti.
Kitty.
And we're telling you.
Katie.
Africa.
Yes, Africa. Toto.
Okay. So we're just telling you
The place.
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah. That's all.
300.
300. Blank, blank, the whole day through. Just an old sweet song that keeps blank on my mind.
Kevin,
Kevin.
Georgia.
Yeah. Kevin.
Seriously?
Straight guessing that one. 400.
400.
Straight guessing.
Here I am in the place where I come, let go. Blank, the bass, and the sunset low.
Please repeat.
Here I am in the place where I come, let go. Blank, the bass, and the sunset low.
Ukraine, the base.
Sounds like you cranked the bass.
Yeah. And the sunset low.
Yep. I guess when you say you crank, there's like a very short amount of time where you've said Ukraine and
That's
you haven't
right.
said you crank.
That's right.
There aren't a lot of countries that sound like you're calling someone a bird.
What?
Ukraine.
Oh.
It was Miami by Will Smith.
How does that go?
Here in the place where I come, let go. Miami, the bass, and the sunset low. All day, every day. Party y'all.
That's not the part that I know. I know.
Never.
Party in the city where the heat is on all night
till
on
till the break of dawn. I'm going to.
Miami. Welcome to Miami.
Oh, I've heard you say that before.
Cool.
Kevin.
Does that count as me knowing his song?
Or no, it's Katie. Katie? No, Kevin. Kevin.
It's
got
Kevin.
Georgia.
500.
500. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Blank by morning, blank, I'll be there. So I'm not looking for Texas, spoiler alert. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Blank by morning, blank, I'll be there.
Mike.
Mike,
Houston.
sorry, that's incorrect.
Lubbock by morning. Lubbock, I'll be there.
Iowa.
Amarillo by morning.
Tunisia.
Paris.
El Paso.
Amarillo.
Stop it. No way.
Yeah, it's a George Strait song.
Gross.
Gross.
Who's George Strait?
Really?
Really?
Like, you could give me...
I've heard. He spells.
I think he's an old white guy. So you could give me like 3 pictures of old white guys, and I would not know which one.
But you
he
know
was.
chess players, which are probably old white guys too.
Actually, he didn't know.
Most of them are like young,
Oh, okay.
like late 20s
Okay.
types.
like Bobby Fischer.
Who's dead?
Yeah, late 20s.
Kevin?
Like
600.
600.
Captain Beefheart was. When I,
So yeah.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned this before. Well, the Ukraine girls really knock me out. They leave the West behind.
oh. Wait, say that again.
Well, the Ukraine girls really knock me out. They leave the West behind.
So it sounds like that Beach Boys song,
It does
California
kinda, yeah,
Girls. Yeah,
there's
but
no
there's
way
somebody,
Beach
there's-
Boys are singing about Ukraine.
Yeah, no,
girls.
there's somebody else knocks them out, like Midwest Girls, right? Midwest.
California girls,
No, but they talk about a bunch of different girls.
surfer girls.
Is that the surfer girl, my little surfer girl, little one.
It's not better.
Well, the Ukraine girls really knock me out. They leave the West behind.
Yeah, no, it's a similar-ish rhyme thing though. It's
Is this
like,
somebody with a speech impediment?
They
They leave the rest
behind.
Leave the West
In the
behind.
They leave the West behind.
West behind.
Da-na-na. They knock me out when I'm down there. Bum 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 bum.
Wow.
I wish they all could be California girls.
How does he know so much of a Beach Boys
I
song?
don't know.
I think there's 2 people in my life. You know who you are, and you definitely listen to this podcast that know that I like Beach Boys a lot.
Wow.
Have you heard of the song "Back in the USSR"? Beatles.
I've heard the song.
Yeah, that was the song. 600. So
Yeah.
tough one. Okay.
That starts with the BEA. I'm cool with it.
All right. Give me some less famous siblings for 100.
Okay.
Michael O'Brien.
Yes.
For 100. You won't see them near Rockefeller, but some success has come from The Usual Suspects, Hot in Cleveland, and Hawaii Five-0. You won't see them near Rockefeller, but some success has come from The Usual Suspects, Hot in Cleveland, and Hawaii Five-0. I just need one sibling. There may be multiple on some
Kevin?
of these answers. Kevin.
Stephen Baldwin.
That's correct. Would have also accepted William or Daniel Baldwin as well.
Huh.
200.
We were just talking about that earlier today, Mike.
Yeah, Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
200. Yo, Adrian, he did it too by recording 9 solo albums with his song Far From Over peaking at number 10 on the Billboard charts.
I didn't know he had a sibling.
Me neither.
Ooh.
That's why he's lesser known.
Stony Balboa.
Yeah, but he sounds like more of a 500 lesser known than a 200 lesser known. Is it? It could be E40.
Balboa.
Pretty sure Sylvester would be the lesser known
Is it-
sibling of those two.
Frank Stallone.
Frank Stallone.
Frankie.
Of course, Frank. 300.
300. These brothers have appeared in Thor and Hunger Games, but the third brother did have a minor role in Thor as well.
It has to be the third one.
Has to be the third one.
Like I could give you the second one.
What's the second one's name?
These brothers have appeared in Thor and Hunger Games. That covers both of them. But the third brother did have a minor role in Thor.
Poor third brother. Oh, was he one of the actors?
Yes. He played
yeah.
Thor
I
on
remember that.
on the stage, but I don't know what his name is.
Him and Matt Damon.
Like I can
Oh,
give
that's
you
right,
brother
yeah.
1, I can give you brother 2, but I can't give you brother 3.
That's why he's less famous.
Nathan.
Josh. Brad.
Hem.
Hem.
Hemsworth.
Luke Hemsworth.
Luke.
400.
400.
You may file when ready.
Maybe more well known to us. This actor appeared in Boy Meets World while his brother appeared in The Wonder Years.
Mm-mm.
I know the last name,
Uh-huh.
but the problem is I don't know.
Oh, which one is which?
I only know one of their first names, and so I'm guessing it's the more famous one whose
Okay.
first name
I have
know.
negative 500 points, so you should just go for it.
No, I shouldn't.
I think I have
need to
100
Preserve my
Two.
lead. For no points, Fred Savage.
So Fred Savage is The Wonder Years.
Of course.
Never heard
His-
that name before.
Ben Savage is Boy
Have you
Meets
seen The
World.
Princess Bride?
Yeah.
He's the kid in bed.
Yeah, he's the kid in
having
bed.
The story read to him.
That's Fred
Oh.
Savage.
Interesting.
Who's the other one?
Ben Savage.
Okay,
Wow.
500. Frank.
500. Not married to J-Lo, but he appeared in the Ocean series.
Kevin.
Evan.
Casey Affleck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yes, 2 and 5 definitely should have been switched.
Yeah.
6.
600. She was able to lose a guy in 10 days, but her brother has appeared in a variety of shows, including Rules of Engagement, Nashville, and The Cleaning Lady.
Was it Kate Upton? Was it BJ Upton?
Kate Upton was in.
No, I don't know. It's just one of those girls.
What was the movie that the girls in?
Read the clue again.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
She was
Matthew
able to-
McConaughey.
She was able to lose a guy in 10 days, but her brother has appeared in a variety of shows, including Rules of Engagement, Nashville, and The Cleaning Lady.
Technically, she failed. She actually gained a guy in 10 days.
Who's the girl?
Spoiler
you don't remember
alert.
who the girl is?
No, it's one of those rom-com girls from between 2001 and 2011. And I don't know.
I can.
A Kate, maybe? Seems like there's a lot of
Is it
Kates.
Kate Hudson?
It might be Kate Hudson.
Not to be confused with Catherine Hudson.
Yes, not to be confused with Catherine Hudson. Tim.
It was Kate Hudson.
You are thinking of Kate Hudson.
Yeah, Kate Hudson. Her brother name is Oliver Hudson.
Okay.
That was, I think, more difficult than that stupid category that I made. People by their real names.
I knew I had heard of a couple of these.
But it wasn't harder than cell phone serial numbers.
True. True.
Mixed up movies for 100.
Mixed up movies for 100. Ethan Hunt fights to preserve the honor of ancient Japan.
Katie.
Katie.
The Last Samurai.
That's correct.
He's in that movie?
Yeah. He's not the Last Samurai, but
Wait, Tom Cruise is the last samurai.
So we're
What's
just
Ethan Hunt in
naming
that movie?
isn't Ethan?
Oh, the character name.
Ethan Hunt.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is that from Mission Impossible?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. I was thinking Ethan Hawke. I
Oh,
was like, I don't think he's in The Last Samurai.
200.
200. Ace Ventura finds it hard not to tell the truth.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Liar, liar.
That's correct.
300.
I was going to say Yes Man,
300.
which is kind of the opposite.
You've got a friend in Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Katie.
Katie.
Toy Story.
That's correct.
I like Home Improvement. That's a good television show. 400.
400. Lieutenant Ripley helps Marcus Wright walk again on a mysterious, beautiful planet.
I don't know who Lieutenant Ripley is. You've got a friend in me.
Quiet. Say it again.
yeah.
Lieutenant Ripley helps Marcus Wright walk again on a mysterious, beautiful planet.
Marcus Wright. Do you want to group think this?
Oh, wait.
That
Wait, say it again.
Lieutenant Ripley helps Marcus Wright walk again on a mysterious...
Mike.
No.
Mike.
Avatar.
That's correct.
Darn it, no.
like, that's so frustrating.
Mike.
Who's Lieutenant Ripley?
That's Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, really?
Yes.
In what?
Alien.
Oh,
Never seen it.
Mike.
that movie's from like the 80s, right?
Yes.
Mixed up movies, 500.
Maybe the 70s. I don't know. 80s. Maybe?
500. Mugatu fulfills his dream of driving a NASCAR.
What?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Talladega Nights.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was going to guess that. It's the only thing with a NASCAR thing I've seen in it.
600.
600. Mathematician John Nash must fight to survive after Johnny Cash murders Dumbledore. Kevin.
Gladiator.
That's correct.
nice.
Wow.
Well, never mind.
Joaquin Phoenix, Richard Harris.
What
Wow.
are those all from?
Dude,
It ended in Gladiator.
Harry
A
Potter.
Beautiful Mind.
A Beautiful Mind and John and
A Walking
Walk the
Tall.
Line.
Or,
Not Walking Tall.
Yeah, not Walking Tall. Will Ferrell's on my mind because who's that guy that's always with him? That's in the
Mark Wahlberg.
No.
that's always with Will Ferrell.
Yeah, in all his
John
movies.
C. Reilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is he in Walking Tall with The Rock? Doesn't The Rock save like?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Okay.
4 letters.
What
I
are
don't know
the
this is.
scores after half
Yeah.
a board?
Okay.
Mike's got negative 100 points, and he's feeling good about that. Katie's got 600 points.
How's he feeling about that?
Decent.
Remains to be seen. Kevin has 2,200 points, and he wishes he had more.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
4 letters, which I don't know what it is, for 100.
Do you want me to tell you?
Do you think it's more or less important that we know than Name the Location Song Edition?
It's less important on this one, for sure.
Then no.
Okay. For 100. Travelers find assistance in these letters.
Mike.
Mike.
News.
That's correct.
North, east, west, south.
Yep.
Not news. Okay.
It's not
Yep.
a 4-letter word. It's four. The answer will
Yep.
be 4 letters.
Yep.
4 letters for 2.
200. PC gamers move around with these.
Kevin.
Kevin.
WASD.
That's correct.
300.
300. Scrabble players score big with these letters.
Kevin.
Kevin.
ZQXJ.
That's correct.
Nice job.
Nice job.
What?
That took way too long.
I had a slight pause between my 3rd and my 4th letters that I announced. I'm sorry.
It's more than slight.
400.
400. Poker players like these.
Kevin.
Kevin.
AKQRS. QJ.
That's correct.
500.
Do it. Do it.
Where do we stand?
Mike's got 0. Real happy. KD 600. Still remains to be seen. Kevin 3100. Good run.
Wish you had more points. You can't get the high score, so you're not going to try it.
I could, but it's very unlikely. So I'm going to go for just a straight up 600.
Okay. A pitcher wants these against a batter, doesn't want these in his record, and wants these to be considered a durable workhorse.
Nice.
A pitcher wants these against a batter, doesn't want these in his record, and wants these to be considered a durable workhorse.
As opposed to those non-durable workhorses.
I think I've got the first 3.
Who's a non-durable workhorse?
In baseball?
In football, because I actually know that. Non-durable.
Colt McCoy?
Rashad Penny?
Again?
DeAndre Swift?
A pitcher wants these against a batter, doesn't want these in his record, and wants these to be considered a durable workhorse.
Julio Jones?
Leonard Fournette. KD.
I'm going to go with SOLC.
No. KLIP.
KLIP.
K's.
K's
Strikeouts, L's, loses,
and IP
losses.
for
IP, innings pitched.
innings pitched.
So how did you say the last part of that again?
Wants these to be considered a durable workhorse.
Innings
So
pitched.
Eat up innings, you're considered a workhorse.
Yeah,
Innings pitched.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know where you needed 2 letters, and so I went SO for strikeouts, L for losses, and catchers. They want their catchers to be durable workhorses. But okay.
Kevin?
Rhyme time for 100.
Rhyme time!
That
That was a
that not
500. No, that was a 5.
No, you wagered 600 on a 500 point.
Correct.
Oh, I definitely
Daily
didn't need to
double.
do that. Go 600.
Okay. Your DNA makeup is a combination of these.
KD.
KD.
We've had this before.
You've seen it before.
Haven't I, Gollum? I think I'm going to get it wrong. DCAT.
Mike.
That's incorrect.
Mike.
Mike.
CATG.
Yes.
He still remembers something from science.
Mike, board is yours.
Those letters make up Gattaca. Let's go rhyme time for 100.
Rhyme time for 100.
I love leaving stupid answers for last.
A parka on a ferry.
Kevin,
Kevin.
coat on a boat?
Yeah, coat boat.
Coat boat?
I heard
Okay.
FARY.
FARY?
Ferry
FAIRY.
instead of ferry.
200.
A chess piece at morning light.
Kitty.
KD.
The Pondon.
Yeah.
300.
300. A liking for the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Kevin,
Kevin.
Trinity Affinity.
Yeah.
Love it.
400.
400. Having a concert on a beach.
Kevin,
Kevin.
Sandband.
Yeah. Sandman.
500.
500. Adding another aircraft.
Mike.
Mike.
Plane gain.
Yeah.
600.
600. A man in a monastery filled with trash.
Mike.
Mike.
Junk monk.
Yeah.
Darn it. I think I could do an entire episode of those. I like those.
Stupid answers 100.
At least you got one.
Oh, no, I just like hearing them.
Okay, for 100. Just before serving this Chinese soup, you drop some beaten
Kevin.
egg. Kevin.
Egg.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Kitty.
Katie.
Egg drop. It's called egg drop soup. Don't at me, bro.
It's egg drop. The correct answer is egg drop soup.
Okay, I also said egg drop soup.
I guess I didn't wait to hear the whole question.
Just before
so-
serving this Chinese soup, drop some beaten egg into it. Katie.
200.
For 200, Bangui is the capital of this Central African Republic.
Can you spell? Wait, Kitty.
Katie.
The Central African Republic.
Yeah, that's
Was
right.
it country?
Yes.
Apparently.
Yeah.
No.
It's nice because when you're doing the name all the countries in Africa quiz on Sporkle, all you have to do is type car.
Okay.
There's 55 countries in Africa, including Comoros.
No, Comoros is not a place.
Holster.
I've started something bad.
Katie?
300.
The First Amendment to the This is the First Amendment to the Constitution that mentions religion.
Kevin.
Kevin.
The First Amendment.
Yeah. Almost butchered that one.
400.
400. Chevron's red and blue logo is
Kevin.
Kevin.
A chevron.
Yeah.
Oh.
Its red and blue logo is this shape meant to convey rank and service.
Oh, interesting.
500.
500. Leonardo da Vinci was born in this Italian town.
Mike.
Katie.
Mike.
Vinci.
Yeah.
Leonardo of Vinci. Cool.
600.
600. In 1981, this 9-letter word was added to the state flag of Wisconsin.
Katie.
Mike.
Katie.
I hope this is 9 letters. Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's correct.
You didn't even count?
No.
You just hoped?
I can't just, picture Wisconsin and like
Wisconsin.
You couldn't just like break it up syllable by syllable, which each happens to be perfectly 3 letters. You just hoped.
Kind of like how he hoped that certain like 13-letter words were actually 11 or vice versa.
Sure, I'll throw this in my category.
Okay, scores going into final?
Scores going into final.
Is there something in my brain that's missing? That's
Yes.
like where you
Oh, there's
generally.
more.
like where you can like look at a word and just I don't know parse out the letters to be like
Yeah, it's that,
yes,
that
there's
sensiopathy
7.
thing or whatever we're talking about.
Sociopathy.
Sociopathy, yeah. Synesthesia. I actually have the first one of those things.
Sociopathy?
Yeah.
KD has 1,100 points.
That's a lot more than I thought I had.
Mike's got double that. And Kevin has 3,900 points.
The final category is U.S. presidents.
Oh, come on.
Watch, he's just mispronouncing precedence.
Still good with that.
U.S. presidents. Your clue is 4 U.S. presidents serving in 3 different centuries have been born in the same county in this state. 4 U.S. presidents serving in 3 different centuries have been born in the same county in this state.
There's about 6 or 7 answers floating around in my head.
Oh, flukin' dukin'.
Indeed.
For some reason, I can't think well right now.
Is it due to a lack of caffeine?
I think it's due to the lack of like I'm a little teapot.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got the answer now.
Washington, Oregon, California, Montana, Idaho, Nevada, Arizona.
Pour me out.
It's going through the U.S. states for you
Oh,
guys.
thanks.
Help you.
Hawaii, Alaska. You know you can see Russia from Alaska,
You can.
especially if you're Sarah Palin.
Over the Bering Strait.
Yeah.
I know my stuff.
The staring Brait.
Yeah.
Which is what happens when the Tampa Bay tight end sits down in zone coverage.
No.
Staring Brait?
But it would be staring. It would be staring.
Staring straight.
Oh,
Staring.
staring.
Yeah.
That would be straring. Strare. To strare. Schwa. Shui. Shwoo. Shwoo.
Okay.
This is a wonderful question, by
Thank
the way,
you, thank
because
you.
it's difficult, but also there are clues.
Thank you. Yes, I agree.
I think I'm wrong.
Katie, let's go with you. You have 1,100.
Yep.
And you wagered 1,100, and you wrote New York after guessing Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Virginia and determining that those were not the right answer.
Mm-hmm. Also, I didn't really spell Massachusetts right.
Why did you
Oh.
write New York? Or why did you end up with New York?
I think the 3 centuries are the 1800s, 1900s, and the
2000s?
Yes, the 2000s. And
Wait.
I think one of them is Trump. A New York person in the 1900s, I think would be Teddy Roosevelt. And in the 1800s, I don't know, but hoping.
Okay.
Mike, we'll go to you next. You had 2200 and you wagered 0 and you wrote Ohio. Come back to that.
Why did you go with Ohio?
2 reasons.
I mean, they have a plane on their state quarter. I mean,
Yeah.
You could use the
obviously-
0 in your wager.
obviously.
First one, I could use the 0 in my wager. Second, I thought I remember reading a stat about little boys who grew up to be presidents being
Okay.
born in Ohio.
Okay. And to be clear, the question isn't born in the same state, same county in
Yeah.
the same state. So-
Yeah.
But
Right.
There might
they
have
would have
been-
had to have been born
Sure.
in Ohio if
I agree with you. I'm
in the same state if they were
making
born
a
in the same
distinction.
county.
And Kevin, who had 3,900, who wagered 501, determined that New York was the correct answer.
I mean, I don't know that it's the correct answer, but it was the most likely answer based on my
So
analysis.
you're going
because,
with the 1700s.
well, there's 4 centuries to choose from.
yeah.
Okay. It has to be 3 of those 4, which means at least one president.
But we
in
know
either,
2 are Virginia.
At least one president in either the 1700s or this century has to be involved. So the only presidents that are in those centuries are Washington, Adams, and then this century we have Bush. Well, we technically have Clinton, although I think he's from Arkansas, and
Yeah.
there's no way that was going to win. So Bush, Texas, no way that Texas had. I don't think Texas had one in the 1800s. And then you've got Biden, Obama, and Trump.
Yeah,
So
Obama was born in Hawaii.
New York was the
Definitely
only
not.
New York was the only one that had overlap between Adams, I think, and Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So it became the most likely option, in my opinion.
Okay.
I think you're wrong about Adams.
I think he was from New York, but I guess we'll see.
So
He strikes me as a Massachusetts guy.
Adams is a correct answer. John Quincy Adams and John Adams were born in the same county
In Massachusetts.
in Massachusetts.
Hmm.
The other
Darn.
2 presidents were George H.W.
Oh,
he
really?
was from Norfolk, and also JFK.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Those are 4 presidents born in Norfolk County. Norfolk?
Not that.
No, I'm just guessing. I'm going to get
Yeah,
corrected on how to pronounce it.
I mistakenly put Adams in New York. I should have put him in Massachusetts. I wasn't thinking properly there.
So, anyhow. So
I'm sure all the New Yorkers are screaming at me because they hate Boston.
yeah, they probably do, actually.
And the Bostonians are like, oh, gross, you gave him the New York?
Yeah.
And we see all of them as the same people.
They are.
That's true. Yeah, you live like 8 miles from each other. You're the same thing.
Yeah.
So after Final Jeopardy, KD, you're at 0.
Woo!
Mike, 2,200, and Kevin, 33.99.
33.99.
Indeed.
I like the less famous siblings concept.
Concept.
Yes. Yes, for the concept.
Hard.
Very hard.
Maybe you
I'll-
give us the less famous
I'll
siblings, and we'll give you
give
the
you
more
a rundown off air.
Okay. Eli Manning could have been a good answer.
Yes. Arch. He's on commercials. They're Mitch Manning.
The grandson?
No.
The one the guy who's the worst likes the best. The guy who plays Caesar.
Oh, yes.
What's his name?
Oh, on
What's his name?
Cusco!
How did you know which key that one was in?
it says Cusco High, but also I know where it is on the
Oh, okay.
thing.
There's Cusco.
Just as
Cusco
I
High
would
and
know where
Cusco
all
Low.
the drops would be, even if we had like 200 of them. These are the kinds of things that I like.
But no, Smoove.
JB,
JB Smoove.
Yeah.
What a terrible
he's
name.
obsessed with Spider-Man.
Oh, I'm going to put him on my list.
JB Smoove.
Ways
Turkey!
names you hate.
Yeah, that list.
Not favorite animated movies list.
No, not that list. Only 10 can be on that list.
Wait, really?
Also, trying to think of 4 letters for an answer, like, because you can't come up with acronyms.
YMCA.
But see, that's an acronym.
IHOP.
Those are acronyms.
Why can't they be acronyms?
Because for me, I was trying to do.
You're living inside of a box you created by yourself.
Yeah, but I was trying to do like 4 letters on the they stand alone on their own. Like,
well, that pitcher one, or the baseball one, was.
but it's a combination of individual ones that stand on their own. It's not a combination.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
What were you doing?
I don't remember what it's from. Okay.
I was doing Maxwell Smart pretending to be deaf.
I'm going to dance now. You go get yourself some punch.
Okay.
That's a highly referenced movie on our podcast, but mostly only because of the mushroom cloud.
Yeah. Squeeze the lemon, Andy. Squeeze it more often.
You heard me.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's from that movie?
Well, it's also from that movie, but we usually quote it from Incredibles.
Where is it in Get Smart?
I was hoping for a what's his.
when he's on the plane and he says, "I have to squeeze the lemon," and then the old couple gives him a disgusted look, and he looks at them and says, "You heard me.
Okay.
Squeeze
The lemon.
Yeah, there were some fun new categories there. I like the concepts. Andy, you bring a lot of new concepts to the podcast. So I appreciate
some
that.
flop.
Hey, that's all right. Ideas
Concepts, biceps,
is what you peddle.
triceps, calfceps.
Calfceps.
Our calves.
Yeah.
Listeners, we played a game with you, and it's called the Secret Phrase Game. So if you think you won that game, please submit your guess to the
The Sisters of the Poor.
At gmail.com.
Just see what this.
Excuse me, sisters.
We have an email from Connor Park.
I like how they don't even have their own domain. They have to use Gmail.
Says something about need to add JB Smoove to my list.
It says here that Kevin and Mike were on caffeine. I don't know what that's about.
All right, so if you have an SPG guest, please send that to theguestroompodcast@gmail.com. Also, if you think you know who drank coffee within 2 hours of the recording of this episode, submit that. Maybe you'll have a better shot. Who
the
knows?
SPG?
Maybe you won't. There's only one way to find out. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to join the guest list, once again, go to patreon.com/theguestroompodcast. Tell your friends. And hey, buy a sticker. Throw it on your water bottle. Put it on the back of your car.
Put it on your dog.
KD doesn't know who Humpty Dumpty is.
True story.
He
Are you
has
just
a
baiting that?
tertiary understanding of the character, but he has no idea of the character's history.
Or what
or the
became of
outcome.
him.
Or the outcome.
Yeah.
Where is Humpty Dumpty today?
Yeah.
No idea.
It's a very here comes Duntida situation.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Andy from The Office. Break me off a piece of that. No.
Absolutely. Yes.
What happens to Humpty Dumpty? No idea.
I love so much about the things you choose to be, or the things that were chosen for you.
Yes.
KD.
Todd Packer. That was his name.
Oh yeah, Todd
David
Packer.
Kepner.
Yeah, Todd.
I said that like 4
yeah, I
hours
know, but
ago.
we were talking about the He's like that guy that comes in and says,
Normal people know actors by their screen names.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, I was thinking about Ethan Hawke and not Ethan Hunt.
Ethan Hunt is way cooler. Hey, let's talk about the secret phrase game from
last
7
week?
days ago. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, listeners, we just wanted to clue you in as to what the secret phrase was 7 days ago. So 2 episodes ago, this was the person who said the secret phrase. Hey, it was me, you guys. It was me all along. And the secret phrase was, cocaine smells white and quite sweet. I wish, in hindsight, in retrospect, after 7 days of thinking about this, I really think that I should have made a poem out of it. That would have been... because I already had white and quite...
Kind of like a haiku.
Yeah. But instead, I just decided to use it as an example of what a secret phrase could be. That was it. Good talk. I'm glad we had it.
Yeah.
Are you glad to hear it?
I am glad.
I am glad.
It sounds like Owen Wilson.
Ooh, no, it's not.
No?
I am
I'm surprised I know this one, but I know
glad to hear it.
it. It's a deepish cut.
Okay.
It is
Don't know.
from the best Spider-Man,
Oh.
Kirsten Dunst.
Oh.
I think in the importance of being earnest. I'm not sure what the play was.
Pretty sure it's Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with Tobes.
Doc
Is it
Ock.
the one where she kisses him upside down?
I think that's in
I
one.
think it's in one.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, for all of us here at the Guest Room Podcast, for Katie, for Andy, for Kevin, and for Upside Down Toby Maguire, I'm Mike. And as always, farewell.